Well, so far we've viewed our animation in real time. Let's go ahead and save a series of real-time frames and assemble them into an animation. Open the main camera view pop-up menu with a right-click on the title bar and select Make Quick Sequence. I'm going to detour from the written tutorial here. Instead of using QuickTime Pro, I'm going to use another useful little tool. And for that, I'm going to create a new folder here in WCS Frames and name it Main OpenGL. Change to that folder. VNS created a file named main to go with the main camera view, so let's stick with that. And once you click Save, the animation will play slowly in the View window, and the status window down here in the animation toolbar will show that we're running a quick sequence with progress. And you can also see progress moving along in the frame counter. The quick sequence reads off active OpenGL buffers, that is, what is visible on the screen. Don't open or switch to another application until the process is completed. If you do, whatever it is that shows up on top of this main view window is what's going to be rendered to disk. After VNS is finished, go to the View menu, View Image from Disk, and if you move to the main OpenGL folder, you'll see we have 601 numbered main frames. Now again, if you'd like to use QuickTime Pro to assemble this, and you haven't done that, go ahead and refer to the written tutorial. If you'd like to use something else you're familiar with and happen to have, go ahead and use that too, and rejoin us later. If you'd like to stay and watch what I'm going to do here with ImageJ, then go ahead and cancel out of this window. And let me switch over to ImageJ. In case you're wondering about ImageJ, ImageJ is a Java-based image application by Wayne Rosband, National Institutes of Health, and it is in the public domain. You'll have no problem finding this if you do a search in your favorite engine for ImageJ. You can download it. And it has some very useful tools and is very quick to work with. So you can go ahead, download that, and it's as simple as File, Import, Image Sequence. Find your main OpenGL folder, select the first main bitmap, the main double-double-aught. The sequence windows will open, and we don't have to change anything here. It's well set up. And it takes almost no time at all to import all these images. If you've used something else, there's more overhead involved. So quick as that, we have our main OpenGL sequence. Let's go ahead and File, Save As, QuickTime Movie. Simple options for output. Let's compression. Let's go with animation. That's really good. Maximum. 30 frames per second as our frame rate. Okay. And now you see why I created a folder for these open sequence frames named main OpenGL, because that's where ImageJ pulled its name from. So we'll stay with main OpenGL, MOV for the QuickTime name. Save that. And you will notice that within just a few seconds, we will have a finished QuickTime movie. In fact, before I finish speaking, it will be completed. 10.4 seconds it took to do that. And all you have to do is find that on your hard drive, or just go to the VNS3 DVD, and it's in the animation folder. And we just happen to have that handy here, already brought up in QuickTime, our 20-second animation. So we now have an animation that we can forward off to our client or whoever so they can check the camera moves, and if that looks good, then we can move on to the next phase of our project.